Hello everyone, this is Selena Rothenberger with The Functional Perspective. You know, one of the things that we see in these chronic GI situations is the thing called leaky gut. And in our digestive tract, we have these things called tight junctions. And these tight junctions should be up against one another very, very tight. But what happens in leaky gut situations is these things open up and we have now intestinal permeability. And why that is important is that now things such as bacteria, toxins, and food particles, things that are undigested, can now get through that should not be getting through that barrier. And then that leads to an immune response, an inflammation response. And so now we have this war zone going on inside our body, not just in the GI tract, but now on the other side of that barrier, which almost often leads to autoimmunity. We have this epidemic of autoimmunity on the rise here in our country. Over 50 million Americans have autoimmunity, and we are seeing it escalating in our children at an alarming rates. And, you know, things like MS, diabetes, Crohn's, IBS, lupus, most of the thyroid situations also are autoimmune related. And so what is it that we can do about that? Because we don't necessarily always think that, okay, GI situations and a leaky gut, that's just has to do with constipation and diarrhea and cramping and gas and bloating, but really it's so much more diverse than that. The things that are also associated with a leaky gut are skin issues, having allergies, having difficulty sleeping, having difficulty with weight, having chronic fatigue, neurological symptoms, anxiety, depression, ADHD, autism. There's just this huge variety of symptoms, you know, behavioral symptoms in our children that are associated with a leaky gut. So what can we do about it? There's this foundation of things that we do to address a leaky gut, and one of the biggest things that we can do is to look at what is the fuel, what's the food that's going into our body. Is it causing to elevate that immune response? Is it causing an elevation in inflammation? And if you've tried an elimination diet, which a lot of them are really very, very helpful, but sometimes we just can't quite get over the hump. So if you've tried those things, you're not having success, you know, I really strongly encourage you to look at the next thing that you can do, and that is to do testing. And you know, there's a lot of different tests that you can do. It's like, where do we start? So the things that we typically suggest starting out here at The Functional Perspective are things such as food sensitivity testing. Whenever you get the food sensitivity test, you know this is a food reaction my body is having to these foods. It's having some sort of an immune response to these foods, whether it's sensitivity or an allergy. Then we can pinpoint and hone in on those key triggers and remove those triggers, and now allow your body to start healing. There's some other tests that we do as well. You know, we do sometimes stool testing just to really look at the entire picture. The key is to look at things holistically and look at things that are going to support healing and restoration, and remove things that are triggering an inflammation and immune response. So if you are ready to take that next step forward and you're looking for natural, holistic options, reach out to me here at The Functional Perspective. You can give us a call at 936-463-0272, or you can always reach us on the web and click on the link below and schedule your discovery consultation today. At that consultation, we will go over what are your health goals and look to see if there's any things that we can give you a few steps to help you get moving you forward, and to see if our program is a right fit for you and where you are at this point. So thanks again for watching, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Take care.